Good evening, peeps. This is Ariel Grace from A Gang of Girls Radio, and we're going to do the crystal show tonight. It's going to be very fun for us. I've got crystals. Selenite is awesome because it always looks like it's glowing, and it does, it glows, and it really helps the home too. So we're going to be talking about selenite and wands, and I've got like a whole bunch of crystals all over my desk right now. It's really hard to, it's kind of hard for me to move stuff around. Hey, Rebecca. Hey, Mary. Hey, Stephanie. Hey, you guys. So we're going to be talking about crystals tonight. What's good for your home and what's also good for like you to, carry around. And, I'm always, when I was in Chicago and even in Colorado, I used to tell people, buy tumbled stones. People are always like, oh, I gotta get a big crystal. You don't really have to get a big crystal. Get a little crystal. This is citrine. And for those of you who are living up north in the cold right now, this would be the stone to put in your pocket or your bra. Citrine. Sunshine. Lovely. Hey, bro. Hey, bro. So we're going to talk about crystals tonight. And then before we get started, though, I've got some announcements. First, we're going to do the heart connection meditation at the end of this because some of you have asked to do that again. And it's Thanksgiving week. So we got to open our hearts so we can feel that gratitude. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Okay. So we're going to do that at the end of tonight, end of the crystal talk. And then for those of you who want readings for those people who have passed on, those people who, your relatives, your friends who have passed on, and you want to connect with them and get messages from them, you can talk to my bro, Theo. All right? You can go to psychictheo.com, make an appointment with him. He's rocking, and he'll help you with that closure that you so want and desire. Okay? And guess what, everybody? Mercury is in retrograde. And I'll tell you what, last week was crazy because almost every person that booked with me rescheduled their appointment. It was like, wow. So if you're going to schedule an appointment with me, send me an email at agangofgirlsinc@gmail.com. I am doing the special this month. It's $60 for 45 minutes. And you have to email me, though. Don't send a Facebook message to me, please. Because it'll get lost in the Facebook message land of I don't know where it goes. So please make sure to email me. Hey, Amy B. Email me there. Hey, Di. Hi. So at agangofgirlsinc@gmail.com. The rate is this month $60 for 45 minutes for the intuitive and energy sessions, okay? Okay. All right. So for those of you who are looking for an astrologer who is awesome and rockin', check out Rockin' Reverend Rhonda. You can check her out at karmiclaw.com, okay? And, she has a lot of stuff to say about Mercury in retrograde. She has a lot of stuff, a lot of information. She's got her newsletters. Sign up for her newsletter. She sends it out once every couple months or once a month or something like that. And so it's a good newsletter to have. It's good to refer to so you can schedule around dates that maybe work for you or don't work for you. Okay? Okay. All right. So now, we're going to talk about crystals tonight. And I want to focus on personal and, your home and personal uses too. So like I said, there's all different kinds of crystals. And a lot of times it doesn't matter how big they are. Hey, Haley. It doesn't matter how big they are. It really doesn't. Because a little crystal like this citrine, this is a citrine. This citrine is very powerful, actually. It works for me. It works in my living room. It's pretty awesome. So, and I can fit this in my purse. I can fit it in a pocket. I can just hold it and we're good to go. So it doesn't matter like how big they are. A lot of people are like, I gotta get a huge one. You don't. Unless it's a salt rock lamp. And if you have questions about salt rock lamps, just send me an email and ask me, because there are certain things about salt rock lamps that you need to know about. Especially if you live like in the South, or you're wanting to do it for a big room or something. It's per pound in footage. I'll send you the info. All right. So, because salt rock lamps are really good for your home. What they do is when you heat a salt rock lamp, or when you heat salt, it emanates negative ions. And negative ions are really good for you. They're those particles that help you feel really good. You know, it's like going to the beach. There's lots of negative ions at the beach. When it rains or it snows, lots of negative ions. So you want to have that in your house. And also, a salt rock lamp will get the stink out of your house. So if you have stinky boys, or even stinky girls, you might, those salt rock lamps will get that stink right out of your house. They will. They'll neutralize it. Take it for somebody who knows. I know about that. All right. So we're going to start off with, where is it? We're going to start off with quartz crystal. Okay, so these two are my most favorite wands. All right. And I call them wands because that's what they are. They're wands. And this one is an opaque quartz from North Carolina. It actually came from a farm. There was a farmer out there, and he was digging up his farmland, and he got a whole bunch of these. So this is an opaque quartz. Opaque quartz is really good for grounding. See how it's like, it's not clear, it's opaque. All right? And this is really good for grounding. It's a good amplifier too, so it's still like the quartz crystal, and it is a quartz crystal, it's just opaque. Okay, it's just from these are all minerals that are in North Carolina. Okay? So, and you can tell, like right here, see there's like that little notch there. These are twins. So this is a twin. All right? So look at your crystals, and look at them really closely so you can see what is going on. And you might even get some pictures and stuff. You know, you might see things in your crystals. With this crystal, which is really cool, I got this a long time ago, probably like 30 years ago, in New Mexico. And with this one, when the light hits it just right, there's prisms that work through it, so you can see a full spectrum. That's what it reflects, a full spectrum, which is really cool. And I use this crystal when I'm doing specific healing work. So like if somebody has something going on, like in their solar plexus, or specifically intestines or something like that, I use this crystal to assist me with clearing, because it's really good at that. It is. And it's all powered up to make my hand tingle. So these are quartz crystals. This is what they look like. This is what they really look like. You know, this one hasn't really been polished up. It's just been cleaned up. So they're really pretty. They're nice and clear. Hi, Angel. Hey, Maureen. So, if I don't say hi to you, it's because I'm holding the crystals. All right. So, quartz crystal. What is it good for? It's good for, I always keep them. Hi, Amy. I always keep them in the house because they're amplifiers. And I keep them in different places in the house, too, because they amplify energy. And there's certain places in my home that I like amplification. Like in my office, I have a lot of quartz crystal in here because this is where I work. So, and besides, quartz crystal also assists with clarity of mind. And so because I do readings and energy sessions in here, I always like to keep quartz crystal in here. It's really good. And that opaque quartz, this opaque quartz, assists with keeping me grounded so that I can assist you in a good way. So look up opaque quartz. You'll find it. I think Amazon carries it. And a lot of the stones that you're going to see tonight, Amazon carries it. All right? So just look for it. Look for gem and minerals. You'll see like tumbled stones. You'll see like crystals and stuff like that. They have pretty good prices. If you're questioning a price, send me an email. Let me know what the price is. Send me a picture of it, and I'll let you know if it's a good price for that quartz crystal, okay? Can't see the first crystal. Oh, okay. So, here, Amy. Here's the quartz. This is the quartz crystal. This is the opaque. Okay? Yeah. All right. All right. So, yes, I have wands. These are my wands. I actually have more wands than this, but these are my favorite wands. So, these wands are both crystal wands. They have crystal tips. Okay? This is oak. And I'm not sure what this is because it was made for me. It was a gift, but it's an awesome wand. And I use these wands. These wands go in, single point. The wands are single point. Yes. So, this wand actually always hangs with my broom. And I consider my broom my wand too. And my broom is really big, so I'm not going to bring it in here and show it to you. But I always hang this wand with my broom to amplify the energy of my wand. My wand is always hanging by my door because my wand guards my door. So if anybody tries to come in my door and they don't belong here, they're going to hesitate. And that's when I know, get the heck out. Ha! So this wand is always at my door with my broom to amplify the energy of the broom. And it's all positive energy. It's rocking. It's awesome. Okay, so this is an oak. This has oak wood, crystal point. All right. Hey, Bonnie. All right, so this other one. This is the oak wand with the crystal point, Amy. All right. So this wand right here always goes on the altar in my living room. Goes right next to my Buddha. They like each other. I tried to put it in other places and it was like, I don't belong here. So he goes next to the Buddha. I always point the wand towards the window. The reason why I point the wand towards the window is because I want to keep that positive energy flowing. And I want to keep the energy at my window positive. Hey, Dana. So these are two wands. These are two things that, something for you to consider. Okay? So this is what I consider a wand. I've seen those little crystal wands, with the pretty silver and all that stuff. And I look at them and I think, oh, those are so pretty and they're so powerful too. So if that's what you like too, go for it. Put them in your house. Figure out what their stones' virtues are so that they match up with what you want in your home. Okay? Because this one has a carnelian Buddha on it. So I would never put this wand in a child's room. Why? Because carnelian is not good for children. Not a good stone for children. It is a motivation stone, but it's also a sacral stone. So it's a second chakra stone, it's a creation stone, and it's it's for creating life. You don't want that in a kid's room. Okay? All right, so keep the carnelian out of the kids' room. All right. Okay, so I'm going to put these guys down. All right, so the next stone, you saw a picture of me with it. I love this stone. This is one of my faves. See how much I love it? This is Obsidian. And it's a nice big chunk. It's weighty. It is. It also goes in my living room, and you should have a piece of obsidian in your living room too. If you can't get obsidian, get tourmaline. But obsidian is way better. Apache tears work just as good. Okay, same thing, basically. They're just little. Okay, so obsidian is a protection stone. And wearing obsidian is really good too. For a lot of kids that are graduating high school, I'm always telling parents, because they'll say, what kind of stone should I get my kid? Obsidian. Because it's a protection stone. It can go in your car too. If you can get a piece that is like a necklace or something, you can hang it in your car. Wearing obsidian protects you. So like say you're going into a place that like, you know, there's like a bunch of negative nannies there, wear obsidian. If you know you're going to a psychic fair, have some obsidian on you. But obsidian in my house, and this stone has actually been, I program this stone for protection. I do. And it is my protector. The only time that it's ever fallen off of anything is when I had somebody in the house, or that it wasn't me, it was my roommate that had somebody in the house, and that person was really not a good person. This stone rolled off of the shelf and fell on the floor. And I was like, dude, you got to get that person out of here. Done. Get them out. So this is a great stone for protection, and they're awesome. I inherited this stone. So you may, looking for a big stone like this, I have no idea how much they're going to cost. Okay? You can look on Amazon and see if you want a big stone like this, or if you just want to get some small stones, put them in a bowl, stick them in the living room. I find that if you get monkey dishes work. And if you don't know what a monkey dish is, it's one of those little dishes that you find in restaurants that have like the sauces and stuff like that in them. Use a monkey dish. You can get those anywhere. All right? I think Target has them. All right. So the next thing is selenite. So selenite always looks like it's glowing. It's so, so pretty. Oh, holy cow, is it pretty. So this is selenite. This is a selenite heart. Okay. These are selenite wands. This is a wand. That's why when people say, oh yeah, we got selenite wands, this is what they're talking about. Selenite wands. See? There you go. Selenite is very brittle. Okay, especially up in cold weather, it gets even more brittler. And it will, it flakes. So when you put it somewhere, leave it there. Okay? So unpolished, raw selenite will flake. So you don't want to drop it on the floor or anything like that because it's going to break. All right? A polished stone like this, please don't drop it on the floor either, but it won't flake. Okay? And most gem and mineral stores have selenite. They do. Selenite is a great stone because what it does is just by holding it, it will clear your energy field. It aligns your chakras. It gets everything in place. Like it brings up your physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual body and gets everything squared away. So when you first work with selenite, you might feel kind of funky. And that's okay. It really is. It's good. Because that funkiness that you're feeling is the selenite working. It's doing its job. Doing a good job. So that's what selenite is good for. And I always tell people, you know, if you have problems with your back and stuff like that, put selenite wands between your mattress and your box spring. Okay? Where you lay. Because that's going to clear you up every day. And the cool thing about selenite is it doesn't need to be cleared. It clears itself. It does it. It's cool. Hey, Nancy. So make sure that if you have a back problem, put the selenite between your box spring and your mattress. Lay it down. And put it where you lay. Like, get it approximately there. You know, because it'll help. All right. Put those over there. Okay, so, oh, I know. Where is it? Oh. The other stone that you should keep in your home, this is a very nice kyanite. This is museum quality kyanite. Okay. You can get smaller pieces of kyanite, but I'm showing you this big piece because that way you can see it. This kyanite came from Virginia. You know what kyanite's made? Kyanite is actually, they use kyanite for spark plugs. So spark your life up, see? But kyanite does the same thing that selenite does. So, and it doesn't, again, it doesn't matter what size stone, you know, you're using or whatever, but I just wanted to show it to you. See how it's layered as well? Okay, it will flake. So you have to be careful with kyanite too. If you can get some polished kyanite, like you're wearing it as a pendant or something like that, that would be great, because kyanite is a soft stone as well as selenite. They are about 3 or 4 on the Mohs scale. So on the Mohs scale, it starts at 0, which is talcum, and it goes all the way to diamond, which is 10. Okay, so you want to make sure that with the kyanite and the selenite, if you're wearing it as jewelry, do not wear it as a ring. Okay, it's gonna break. It'll end up, it's not good. Wear it as a pendant. That's a better place for you. Or if you can get a polished stone, put it in your pocket, put it in your bra. Doesn't matter, nobody knows. I had this one student in Chicago. She put all kinds of stones in her bra. So when you actually did hug her, you would get poked from the stones. But this is kyanite. Kyanite comes in also black. Okay, so you'll see black kyanite as well. And that's good too. It's good for clearing your chakras. It's good for aligning everything up and getting you grounded and centered. Okay, so that's what kyanite's good for. All right. Please stay there. Don't drop that on the floor. Okay, the next stone is a pretty little stone, and it is this is one of my favorite earth stones. This also stays in my office, and if anybody has seen me in person, like in an office, you will see this stone. This stone's always in my office. This is apophyllite. That's what this is. It's apophyllite. And it's really sparkly and pretty, and it is also a soft stone. Kyanite doesn't really protect you. Kyanite lines your chakras up and gets them open and moving and stuff. So kyanite is not a protection stone. Obsidian, black tourmaline, you have those, Dana. You have black tourmaline. Black tourmaline will work. Okay? For those of you who are Reiki people or energy people, this is the ultimate Reiki stone. This is the energy stone. And they're smaller apophyllites. They're smaller pieces of apophyllites. This is an apophyllite that I've had for years. And keep it out of the sun. Hey, Carrie, keep it out of the sun because it will fade. Like the color and it will fade. So you want to keep it kind of, you know, shaded. If you want to charge it, make sure it's in a shaded place to where it still gets sun, but it's shaded because you don't want your apophyllite to, you don't want it to fade the color. And there's different pieces, there's different types. You'll see like apophyllite points, you'll see apophyllite clusters like this. You might even see it in jewelry, but it also is very soft. And it is the ultimate energy worker stone. It's a great stone. It's a soft stone. I don't usually lay this on anybody. It usually just hangs out in the office, all right? So if you're an energy worker and you're looking for a good stone, check out apophyllite. See if that's something that you'll want to work with, okay? Okay, all right, so let me put this right here. There you go, stay there. All right, so we talked about quartz crystal and how it's an amplifier. It is a positive energy stone, okay? So if you need positive energy, or if you have a friend or your mate needs positive energy, get that quartz crystal out, and you can get tumbled stones too. And also you can put those, you know, between the mattresses, like the mattress and the box springs. And the reason why I say do it like that is because when we're asleep, that's when we're more open to receive energy that is good for us. Okay? So, by putting like selenite between the box spring and the mattress, that assists us because it helps us relax and unwind so we can sleep better. For those of you who are having romantic issues, rose quartz and selenite will work for you. Yeah, this is called the seer stone, and this is rose quartz. Rose quartz is pink, and I'm like gonna look for some because I'm always giving my rose quartz away. Everybody should have at least 10 pieces. I know that sounds horrible. Okay, I don't have any rose quartz in there. All right, so, but rose quartz is pink. It's really pretty. And they make, they're smaller ones. You can put them between the mattress and the box springs. If you need that whole romantic thing going on. It is a love stone. It's a very soft love stone. For those of you who are looking for fertility and stuff like that, get an egg-shaped rose quartz and put that on your headboard or somewhere in your bedroom because rose quartz is good for fertility. It's also good for easement, like easing people, helping them like slow down and helping them just relax and love themselves. So a lot of people don't love themselves enough, right? So rose quartz, pink. Yeah? All right. Okay, I always keep this in the house, no matter what. It's usually up on the altar. So I'll go put it back up on the altar later. All right, so the other stones that I keep in the house that are really good. And if you're going to wear rose quartz, you can wear it ring, bracelet, earrings, necklace, however which way, because it's hard. It's quartz. And quartz is usually like an 8 or a 9 on the Mohs scale. Okay? So it's a hard stone. So you can use this, you can wear quartz as jewelry anywhere, and it can take a beating. It can. So these are also quartzes, and remember too, just because it's a rose quartz, the rose quartz is going to amplify because it has quartz in it. So it's rose quartz amplification stone, amplifying love and friendship, okay, and connectedness. All right. Okay, so the next ones I'm going to show you are stones that work really well together, and I actually have these kind of stones in all 3 of the rooms that I live in because I have a 2-bedroom little duplex. So got them in the office, got them in the living room, got them in the bedroom. So, like I said, this is citrine. And it's a solar stone. It's for your solar plexus, your will center. It is, it's a sunshine stone. You know, it's warmth. It is strength. It's courage. You know, it does all these great, wonderful things. And I've never met a person that didn't like citrine. It's like sunshine. Even for those people that like cloudy days, they still like citrine. So citrine is this happiness stone, and I like to keep it around because I like staying happy and positive and up. So it's a single point. I bought these a long time ago too, so I don't, I do know that they're expensive now, so if you get it small, big, doesn't matter. As long as you like it. Okay? Smoky Quartz Crystal. Everybody likes Smoky Quartz. Okay, so Smoky Quartz is a really cool crystal because what it does is it clears itself. Okay? It usually looks like gray or brown, and it can get pretty dark too. It can get dark gray or dark brown. All right? Smoky Quartz is great for centering and balancing. Again, it's a quartz, so it will amplify that. All right? So, and citrine, smoky quartz, quartz crystal, and amethyst. So these would be great in your office too. So like if you have an office, These are great stones for your office as well. Amethyst is purple. It's the spiritual stone. Again, quartz. There's quartz in there. Amplification stone. It is a great stone for your third eye and your crown chakra. Okay, so it'll assist with getting things flowing, getting the energy flowing, because a lot of people are very concerned about their third eye. This is a stone that can help you. All right. It's also a good dreaming stone. So if you're thinking about like astral projection, if you're thinking about being present in your dreams and remembering your dreams, amethyst. Okay, it's a great stone to have, and as I said before, these quartzes, these smoky quartz, amethyst, citrine, rose quartz, you can wear them. You can wear them as pendants, earrings, necklaces, rings, bracelets. They're pretty tough stones. All right, so they will last. All right, they won't. Normally, they don't break unless you hit them on an area where it'll cleave, and then it'll break. So you want to make sure when you're buying them that that's what they are. Because one time I was at this show and I needed to get some amethyst, and I just needed some amethyst tumbled stones, and there was a guy there trying to sell me purple fluorite, and I'm like, dude, that's not amethyst. So you want to make sure that you're really getting what you want, you know, so make sure you go to a reputable person to get gemstones. Make sure if you're going to a gem and minerals show, make sure that the person that you're dealing with, make sure that they are reputable, you know, because people leave reviews. Do the reviewing, okay? Okay, so the other stones that are really good to have like around your home, and these are softer stones, so I keep them in this bowl. I don't like to take them out of this bowl, so I keep them in a wood bowl. I keep these in a wood bowl because wood is soft. It's not hard like ceramic or metal, so it won't scratch these stones. Okay, so these stones are like a 4 on the Mohs scale, and this is a fluorite. See what this is exactly what it looks like when it comes out of the ground too. It's been cleaned up, of course, but these are fluorite. This is what it looks like coming out of the ground. Okay. Fluorites are really good for chakras. They're really great for chakras. The reason why is because they're not that heavy. So if you're going to be doing chakra work with somebody and you're like having them laying down on the massage table and you're going to put stones on them, use fluorite. Really pretty. And they're great. They will line up. So like this stone would be for the crown or the third eye, right? This has got like blue in it, blue, clear and blue. So it would be good for the throat if it was smaller. This is a green one. This would be great for your heart chakra. And fluorite comes in lots of colors, like every color of the rainbow. It does. It's like jade. Jade does the same thing. You know, so there's clear fluorite, there is yellow fluorite, there's red fluorite, there's orange fluorite, there's green fluorite, purple fluorite, blue fluorite, and clear fluorite. And like violet-y colored fluorite. Okay? So make sure too that you're really getting fluorite. And it's not like calcite or something like that. Fluorite's a little bit more expensive, especially if you want it to look like that. All right, because those are museum quality fluorites. So if you want fluorites that big, now these days they're pretty expensive. So just make sure if you're going to buy a piece of fluorite, send me a picture if you're not sure if you want to get it. Okay, so I keep these two stones together because they like each other, and every time I try to part them, they get upset with me. So this is an amethyst. So this is like an amethyst geode. Amethyst geode. Okay, so when we when we want to have something for multiple people, we want to make sure, like say you want to put something in the living room and it's for the family. It's to assist with the family. So this is, see how it has like lots of little crystals in it? It's for the many or the whole rather than the one. Okay, so this would be a great stone for you to have like in a community area. Okay. Again, amethyst is a spiritual stone. So this little guy who is so cute, it's so cute. I was gonna go buy a celestite and I thought, oh, I'm gonna buy a celestite, a big celestite. It's gonna be so pretty, and look at what I ended up with. This guy would not leave me alone. So he also has multiple stones, like multiple crystals. Okay. This is a celestite. This stone is a great stone for those of you who are trying to get up to your crown chakra, you know, third eye, crown, and get to the next chakra up, which is the pearl. So this can help you with that. It also can assist you with connecting to the angelics. So for those of you who want to connect with your, you know, your guardian angel or the angelic realm, this is a great stone for it. And celestite is a pretty expensive stone. It is. It's a very expensive stone. So you want to make sure that you're getting a good, you know, a good piece when you go get it. So yeah, I ended up with this little guy. I think it's so freaking hilarious. So, and these two guys go together. So we have a spiritual stone, and then we have the angelic stone. Okay? So these two are always together. They like each other. So you may find that interesting. All right. So I didn't have enough room on my desk. Sorry. This is a quartz crystal cluster. Okay. Quartz crystal clusters are great, again, for community rooms. Look at all this positive energy that's in this. Yeah. So my friend Vicky used to go to Arkansas, and she used to go to the crystal mines there. And she dug this thing up. She did. She dug it up, she took it home, she cleaned it up with a bunch of other crystals that she had. And she gave it to me for Christmas. Isn't that great? Yeah. So this stone is really awesome. And if you look in there, there are crystals within the crystals. It's really awesome and cool. See that? It's really, really beautiful. Just, you know, it's like, it's so awesome. And when you look in them, these are great also for meditation stones, especially if you need something to look at while you're meditating, because you can look in them and you can see the depth of them. It takes a long time to make a crystal like this. It does. A lot of heat, a lot of pressure. Okay? So if you're looking for something for your living room, clusters are always good. All right? And a cluster doesn't have to be like this. A cluster can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points, however many points you want. It doesn't have to be this big. It can be smaller, just like the celestite over there. You know, and they're just as powerful. They are. And remember again, crystals are really tough. So like they're 8 on the Mohs scale. You know, this is silicate. It's a great paperweight. And it's also just a great stone, you know, just to love and for it to assist you with all that wonderful positive energy. Okay? Okay. All right. All right. So the basic stones that I usually have, that I usually tell people to have in their homes. And the reason why is because they're basic. You can find them anywhere. They can assist your whole family. You know, they can assist you. You don't have to go out and get like big, huge ones at all. All right? You can get little ones. The seer stones are really awesome. And the reason why I have seer stones on my altar is because they're rounded. When you see rounded stones like this, it's like having a crystal ball. And crystal balls are really cool because there isn't a point, you know, it's not a precise energy. Instead, the energy goes out and around, and it comes outward. And that's what's great about tumbled stones. That's what's great about crystal balls or any other kind of rounded stone. It's a softer energy that flows out of it. So it's not so precise pointing. Because single points, double points, you know, they what they do is they're precise. They go one direction. This goes all directions because it's rounded. Okay? I hope that makes sense. So I always have like tumbled stones in my home just because they have that nice roundy effect to them, that nice softer energy. And plus I really love tumbled stones. I think there's just like this wonderful beauty in tumbled stones. Now, one of the other things, we'll do both of these guys. For those of you who have students or if you're going to school, sodalite. This is a sodalite. It is not lapis lazuli. Okay, so sodalite. Sodalite has white in it. See, it has that white stripe in it. Usually has white stripes. Really expensive sodalite is kind of a violet color. It comes from the Middle East. It's very beautiful. Sodalite is a mental clarity stone. It can assist those people that are very linear, that like study math or music, or they're studying things like linear things. That's what I call them because it's out of my thing. I have a heck of a time balancing my checkbook. So this is why I have sodalite in my house because it assists with mental clarity, it assists with focus, and it can help your students. Okay, so it's a little one. It's really cute. And you can find sodalite pendants too. Sodalite pendants work. Now, sodalite though is a very soft stone, so it's about a 4 or 5 on the Mohs scale. You're gonna want to be careful with it so you don't scratch it. Okay. This is a very good stone too if you like green instead of pink. And it's green, you know, guys. If you got a guy and he needs to open his heart chakra and he needs that love, you need love. This is a good stone for it. It's Amazonite. This Amazonite actually comes from Brazil. There's Amazonite that comes from Russia. It's a little bit more turquoisey than this, but this is Brazilian. And it's kind of like mint green, bluish color. It is also soft. So if you're wrapping it or if you're wearing it, make sure that, you know, you don't throw it against the wall or something. That wouldn't be good. Or on the floor. So this is Amazonite. And it comes, this piece actually comes from Brazil. The darker Amazonite comes from Russia. Okay. All right, so I think I got everybody that's in here, right? Yeah. So if you're a rock collector and you love rocks, because I don't know anyone who doesn't like rocks, go to the gem and mineral shows, check them out, support your gem and mineral dealers. You'll get your best buys from them. If you're in Arizona or close to Arizona, go to the Tucson show. You're going to have to show a wholesale license to get into the show. But it is a great show. There are great specimens there. And you can learn a lot from the dealers. The dealers can tell you a lot of stuff about the stones that they're selling. Some of the dealers actually go out into the forest or into the desert or wherever, and they actually mine their stones. I knew a lot of miners when I was living in the Four Corners area, and that's what they did when they weren't doing shows. They were out mining, and some of them even own their own mines. So, you know, check the dealers, see what they've got, you know, talk to them before you buy to see what their knowledge is. And, you know, do some shopping around too. Don't just buy. Do some shopping around to see what kind of good deals you can get, because usually you can wheel and deal with those gem and mineral guys. All right? All right. So, making sure that you get that going on, and, you know, just going with what you want and desire. Okay? What resonates with you? Really looking at that. Does it resonate with you? Do you really like it? If you don't like it, then don't buy it. Okay? Okay. So, let's see. Oh, yeah. In my book, I'm Psychic, Not Telepathic, I do go over a lot of these stones. So if you want to check that out, I'm Psychic, Not Telepathic. It's on my website at arielgrace.net. Hi, Kathy. This is another book that I use. It's called Crystals. Okay. This is a great book. I got it on Amazon. And the reason why I like it is because it has like these things at the beginning. Like it says, like it has all these little things here. And it'll say it has like red spinel. And that's what it says. And this is what that is. It's spinel. And it covers the form and structure, color, geography, rarity, hardness. It covers physical, emotional uses, healing effects, and personal uses. So this is a great stone. It's by Jenny Harding, or great book. It's by Jenny Harding. It has beautiful pictures in it. Like, you will not mistake what you are buying when you see these pictures. Okay? So this is a great book for you to get as your guide. And it's small. See? It'll fit in your purse. Or whatever, your backpack. So that's a great book for you. This is the book that I use a lot. All right. So this is another book. I've had this book for years. See? See, because I'm partially colorblind. So a lot of the stones, sometimes I can't tell what color things are. And sometimes I can't tell what color a stone is. It just depends on the lights. So that's why I have books and pictures. Good pictures so I can see them well. All right, so these are all my recipes. But this is another book. It does not have pictures in it. All right, but it's the Melody book. And it's a great book because she goes further. She goes a step further. Okay, and she talks about a lot about the stone. She talks about the description of the stone, and she talks about like where the stones are from. So this is another great book for you to get if you're interested in going a step deeper than this one. Okay. Okay. So I do use what I do with stones is I work with their resonance or vibration, and that's how I'm able to make jewelry and stuff, because, you know, some stones, I really can't tell what color they are. They look, you know, whatever color they look to me. So a lot of people have said, well, how do you do it? Well, I just put it together because it feels good. So that's what I do. I also wanted to show you, this is an Imperial Topaz. This is like it's my birthstone. It's an Imperial Topaz. Let me see if I get it really close. Imperial Topaz are very expensive. This is a raw piece because I like raw pieces. That's just who I am. So you might want a faceted piece. And if you're a Scorpio and November is your birthday month, Imperial Topaz. That's the best one you can get. Bam. All right, so it assists me with my soul's purpose. And so you have probably seen me wear this Imperial Topaz, like looking different and stuff. Not with pearls, but maybe with some other kind of stone or on a chain or something. But I've had this Imperial Topaz for a while, and I do wear it a lot to assist me. So it's a really good stone. It does assist with focus and purpose. And a lot of you have asked me, what's my purpose? Well, there's something that can assist you, right? Yeah. So, with everything here, and if you need to watch this again, I'll be uploading. It goes up on YouTube, and it also goes up on arielgrace.net, and click on the A Gang of Girls radio tab, and you'll see previous Facebook Live things. So you can watch it again if you need to for info. All right? Okay. So tonight, because it's Thanksgiving, and, we're going to be with, like, family and friends and having a fancy dinner and stuff on Thursday, and it's Thankful Month, so what are you grateful for? Have you, like, written it down? What are your intentions? What have you created? So what are you grateful for? And it's really important to be grateful, because when you're grateful, you're present. And when you're present, you're now, you're right now. So when you're present, there's no past and there's no future. There's just right now. Right? So when you're present, there's only love. There's no more fear or woulda, shoulda, couldas. Love. So be grateful. Write down what you're grateful for so you can expand yourself and feel good. All right. Okay, so it's Thanksgiving week. So we're gonna do a heart, connecting to the heart meditation, and it's gonna assist with release of old crap that no longer serves you, that you don't really need to identify. You just need to let it go, baby. Let it go. Okay. Okay. So. All right, so everybody take a nice deep breath, because we're gonna connect to our heart chakras. We're gonna pull that energy in. We're gonna open the heart chakra, and we're gonna let that energy flow through us and into our energy field. So we start our week off feeling good, right? Okay, so take a nice deep breath. Take another deep breath. Okay, take a deep breath and connect to your heart chakra. The heart chakra is in the middle of your chest. It's 2 inches in diameter, maybe 3. Spinning at a comfortable speed for you. It's either pink or green, or pink and green. So take a nice deep breath and connect to that heart chakra. Remember, the heart chakra is a tube. All the chakras are tubes, so they go from the front to back. Looks like a swirling vortex. And as you breathe and connect into that heart chakra, connect to the light and breathe light into the chakra. And keep breathing light into your chakra, into the heart chakra. And as you breathe light into the heart chakra, you're going to feel that tube fill up, connecting to it, allowing the tube to fill up. And then allow that love energy to flow through you, clearing out any residue or heartache, heartbreak that is no longer serving you. Strengthens your heart. And then when your heart chakra gets full, allow that love energy to flow through you and all around you, filling your energy field, continuing to breathe in light, connecting to the heart chakra, allowing the energy to flow through you and all around you. Yeah. Keep going. Let that love energy fill your energy field. Fill it up so you can be present. You can release any kind of obstacle that you've been holding. Just let it go. If it's an obstacle, what do you need it for? Right? So keep breathing, connecting to that heart chakra. And let the energy flow through you and all around you. And keep doing that. And you can do this every day. Just look, it took us a few minutes. You can do it every day. All day long. To clear your heart. Because the heart chakra, the reason why keeping that heart chakra clear is so that we have the ability to love. And the heart chakra is the chakra that is the mediator for your lower chakras and your upper chakras. So if that heart chakra is blocked, you're blocked. You're done. You're toast. So you want to make sure your heart is open and aligned with the energy of love. Rose quartz. Any of the pink stones. Rose quartz, rhodonite, rhodochrosite, ruby, because ruby is pink too. It is. So any of the pink stones will work to assist you with keeping that heart open and aligned with the energy of love. Yeah? Okay. All right, cool. Well, thank you for listening tonight. And have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Have a thankful month. I'm so very grateful for you. Okay? So everyone, keep your hearts open and align with the energy of love. I'll see you next week. Bye.